Hello, hello, hello. Crafty Chris here again for another Scrap Your Scraps Thursday night. Tonight we are not going to do any scrapping. We're going to organize some of our scraps. Um, Here is my pile of smush. I'm not sure if you have the same problem I do, but I have a bad, I have a coffee cup that tells it all. I craft, therefore I hoard. So I have tried to organize this mess of stuff several different ways, and I think I am going to show you a whole different way to organize this because now it is completely out of control and I have no idea what's inside these. So particular container, which used to hold everything in, was just filled with words. So it could be arrows with words, it could be circles with words, it could be little doodads with word tickets with words, words that are acrylic words, thicker words, words on sheets. I mean, it's just getting somewhat out of control. So I've been thinking about this for a while, and I've decided that I'm going to take the actual alphabets out of this because we're going to do something different with that on another day. But I am going to somehow organize all of these words. And if something belongs to a kit that I have, I will keep it together until I use that kit. And once that kit becomes scraps left over from the project, then it ends up here. So this one, I have an actual project I'm doing, so I'm going to take that out and put that with all the pieces of that project. But things like this, I happen to pick this up because it has travel words, right? So, and this has got, happy birthday and happy place and free cake and cake day and cake-like sentiments, so birthday-like sentiments rather. So I picked that up, and I mean, I need them all, right? We all need our stuff, but we've got to have it in a way that we can actually utilize it. So I have decided that I'm going to sort these in several different ways. Now, I haven't figured out the container that's going to contain this. Likely it will be a box, like a photo box idea. I have to see how large things are when I finally get them sorted. But I'm going to go through my process a little bit with you tonight. I don't want to drag it out, so let's get to it. So the first step in my process is I've got a bunch of these envelopes from old company envelopes, and I am sorting them in alphabetical order. So this means any word is going to be cut away from multiple words and put into alphabetical order. So that's the first thing we're going to do. So sheets like this I'm going to keep together for now. I'm not ready to cut these just yet because these actually are theme related, so I may not only have it alphabetical but also theme. So we're going to keep those to the side for a moment, but we're going to dig through all of this stuff, and we're going to, if it is theme related, my themes here. Let me just get out a whole whack of this stuff. See, this is all in my head, guys. This is coming right from this old noggin as we talk. All right, so I need some sticky notes. Get my little mini sticky notes. If I have any mini sticky notes. Oh. Looks like I need to go shopping for mini sticky notes. But I got these nice bright pink ones. So I'm going to just rip it into two, and I'm going to have different piles. So one pile is going to be alphabetical. Okay. Another one is going to be travel. And that one I know is going to be big, so I'm going to end up dividing that down into, specifically vacay, beach stuff, and then, other kinds of travel. Birthday. And let me think. So we have alpha, travel, birthday, and outdoors. Those are kind of like the three sort of sections or fourth sort of developments that I create when I'm making things. I'm just going to have a swash of my coffee. All right. So in here, I have a whole whack of stuff. So I'm going to take that container. I'm going to throw it out. Watch, it's going. These are now alive and loose in my hand here. So love can be in any category. So I am going to put it in the alpha category. So let's move these over. Today is another one of those words that can happen in any of the areas. Memories, another generic word. Sweet, another generic word. Hello, another generic word. Hi. So fun. Best day. Like these are all sort of generic words. Good times, capture the moment, yay, and favorite. So those are all alpha related things. So I am going to get, let's see, what can I use to control the messes? I am going to grab some plastic bags. Okay. So I figured the alphabet one is going to be pretty big, so I am just going to throw all these guys into alpha. So that's alpha. Alpha is going to sit over there all by itself because it's going to get big. Now here we have life's little adventure. This is a saying, and as it's a saying, I am going to put it to the side because those will get divided also into outdoor travel or alpha, but in a container that is just for actual sayings. Okay, now I have this leftover stuff, and we're going to take a look at it. And we're getting rid of the packaging right now, recycling and tossing the packaging. I know normally I would hang on to that packaging. Okay, drama. Drama could be in any of these categories. Now, here's where I got to cut things apart. So I have for you, fabulous, fun, and joy. So I'm going to take enjoy out, and it becomes an alpha. For you, don't know. They're going to all end up alpha. For you, outdoors. For you is more like a birthday thing, you know. Fun is generic. It's going to go in there. Fabulous is going to go in there as well. Now this heart is going to live in a whole different thing. I have shapes that this can go in, so that's going to get put aside. Beautiful. That can go anywhere. So what I'm thinking as I'm cutting these right this minute is that my alpha folder, I might have like 7 different beautifuls, and I might end up dividing them between outdoor, travel, and birthday, and keeping one in alpha as well. So the color is going to make a difference there, you know, if it's an earthy color or a bright, cheerful color for birthday. Love this. Love this can go anywhere. Holy moly. This may not end up being a great organizer after all. Sunglasses is going to go in a category in my other organization, which is more about shapes. This is just about words. Cutie. Fabulous. Oh, come on, be fabulous, fabulous. And I've got 2 of those words already in here, but I'm going to get them all together first, and then divide the multiples of one word into the other categories. So we spread that out a little bit. And arrows and cameras go into a different container altogether. So there goes one. Now I'm going to put those alphas in here. So we got wood alphas, we got this, what do you call this stuff? Epoxy alphas. So now I'm going to pull this one out. Yes, I'm going to get rid of the inside of this. My big problem with having them all jammed together is I can just never find anything, and I just go for whatever's on the top. And so I need to somehow get them in a smaller container so I can see them more easily. So I threw those over because they don't have words on them, but they do have shapes. Okay, I'm just going to trim off some of this excess stuff. Smile could be in any of those. Hello, again, pretty generic. Oops. And I'm not worried about keeping like things together anymore because I have done the project that I purchased these things for. So now they're just random elements that are going to end up being used in other pages in other ways, not necessarily coordinating with a paper pack. So there's a star, that goes over there. So shapes, like I said, going to the side. This is just about words. So super, another one of those things. BFF. I think I'm going to start a new category, which has to do with friends. So let me get a piece of my pink. Oh, where did it go? I lost my pink Post-it notes. Interesting. Okay, so here's an envelope. BFF stuff, friendship stuff is going to go in here. That's specifically about friendships. What did I do with that? That's crazy. I just had it a minute ago. Okay, anyway, I won't keep looking for it, but this is our friendship folder. So that's going to go on top of there. All right. Chick. Star goes in here. Chick. I'm just going to put that there for now. And a lot of them are pretty generic, and that's why they make them, right? So that you can use them pretty generically. The whole idea is to use them up. And so favorite. Generic again, and love this. I think we said that was generic the last time. And sometimes when you buy the same company over and over again, you just get different colorways of the same words. All right, so now I'm looking at this. These things here remind me of travel and places I've been. Chill, I'm going to put in generic. It likely will end up in travel. Now, good times is a thing that you want to keep together because good and times, good times, that could be anything. So that's going to go there. And then these are specifically palm leafy things. They look like what do you call it, tropical things. So I'm going to put that, even though they're shapes, and I do have a leaf container, I'm thinking because these are already sorted into that thing that is more tropical looking, I'm going to just keep it in the tropical travel part. And here we go. Now this heart is a shape that goes in my shape pile. And that's the tropical leaf thing. Wild. That could be outdoors. It also could be birthday party. I think I'm going to keep wild in the outdoors. There we go. I'm trying to be sort of sticking to my themes here. Oh my God, that's generic. Fun is generic. This little heart goes in this pile. Take off some of this excess. Love, we're going to put there. Now, love is another category that I could remove because amour, you have lots of things that talk about, you know, it could be everything from weddings to Valentine's Day to whatever, engagements. Best day, that's pretty generic. Here's another one of those big sort of fawn-like tropical leaves, which I'm going to stick in tropical. And sweet. Just going to take that and put that in that pile again. Oh, recycle the paper. Heart goes over here. So you get kind of the sense of why I'm putting things where I'm putting them. Thankful. Now, that's an interesting set of words. That could be family. That could be being able to travel. It could be a bunch of different things. I think I'm going to just put it in generic for now. Because when I'm scrapbooking, I can sit there and go, okay, what's a word that sort of bounces out when I look at this layout, and the word could, you know, be, wow, that day I was so happy and thankful to have my family around me, even though it was a travel page. So then I would just go to T and find my thankfuls and choose a thankful. Here's paradise. Paradise could be in my backyard, literally, but I think we're going to put paradise in travel for now. And then this little heart, just trim off some of that excess paper. What we're trying to do is get everything down to the bare nuts and bolts. And look at, my pile is getting slimmer. So now that I have an envelope for alphas, I'm going to put that in there as well. And this is friendship. Don't forget that that is friendship. Because look at, I got a word that says friends right on it. So that was a good thing to do. Recycle. As scrapbookers, we go through so much paper and stuff and packaging. We should really be cognizant of recycling our paper and you know, disposing of things wherever possible in a conservatorship way. Okay, delight. That's one of those alpha-like things. It's kind of a weird color. It's like mustard. Enjoy, another one of those alpha-like things. Just get that off there. I have a whole container of different butterflies. So we'll put butterflies off to the side. And happiness. Like I said, I'll have a lot of that word in my alphas, but then I'm going to break my alphas into spreading out some of those multiples. Throughout the other categories, so they get used up. Okay, play. Not sure about that one, but it's going in alpha for now. So sweet, again, alpha. That's why we got the big bag. And friends! So friends is going to go in here. I'm so happy when that kind of thing works out for me. All right, this is a whole pad of sayings and things, so I'm going to put that aside and deal with that later. All right, so moments, life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. So this again is sayings. So sayings are going to go over here for a whole different pile. This is just those little quick jaunty things. Okay. Now, here's something. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. That could be a summer page or a travel page. So I think I'm going to start to look at summer. Now, let me just divide these into summary things. So I'm going to put summer on this envelope. I should put it on this side, put it on both sides, and I'm not doing it with hard pencil so that I can, when I figure out how I'm going to contain all this stuff, I can reuse these envelopes. So we have friends and summer, and that guy, I think I already put him in there. Yes, I did. So summer. So now I can look at things, dividing them into summer, spring, summer, fall, and winter. This house. Now, that's like a family thing, isn't it? Oh, okay. So let's get another envelope. And we're going to call that family. And I don't know how that's all going to work out, but we'll see as we go through. All right, so we have family as well. Let's put this in alphabetical order. There we go. So we can get it easily. Now here's a bunch of stickers with words on them, and they're kind of all the same. So even though these two things are shapes, I kept them together because they could make a nice little border. Live, sweet, love you. I'm going to put that in with family because of the house. I don't know why. And here's some cubey things that I cut off and had left over from paper. Hello, hi, hey. That can go in general. Hi, this. Those are all just words. Is there anything better than this? That's kind of a saying, so it's going to get dealt with later. Having some place to go is home. Having someone to love is family. Okay, so that definitely goes in family. Hey again. Hello. Handmade by. I think I'll just keep that as a different category. That can be like more of a business end of things. These are the days. I'm going to put that in the, you know what, I don't want to do that. These are the days. I think I'm going to keep over here until I can figure out how to sort them. Okay, moving on. And we got a bag out of that one, I think. Where did I put that little bag? Here we go. So I'm trying to keep my bags because I will need them for sorting later. So every time I empty something and I reuse bags, as you can see, I'm just going to put the bags off to the side so I don't toss them. Smart. That's an alphabetical thing. This is the story. That's kind of generic. It could be over there, it could be here. I don't know. Life is good. That could go in there. The best day, again. This is the greatest. These are all kind of generic-y things. Oh, then I have a whole bunch of these things. Okay, big mood. I just want to see what these are like. That's like a Wi-Fi image, so that's going to go over there. Real life. Real life. Maybe that could go in with family, because that's like real life. All this other stuff is not real life, really. Okay, so we have these guys. They're going to go in, and this is a pattern piece, which is going to go somewhere else as well. These guys again. No funk lasts forever. So this is all about mood and stuff. Let's stay home. That can be family. Ups and downs. Let's stay home. Let's stay home. I got a lot of those. ups and downs. This is all about mood. Actually, you know what? This is all about mood. So I think I'm going to take this and keep it all together. Start small. Again, that's kind of like a mood thing. It's like keep going. Meh, no funk lasts forever. The good, the bad, and the ugly. So that, whoops, what's behind there? Perfection is totally overrated. This is all kind of like inspirational stuff. And you know what? I think I'm going to take that out. Highs and lows, go with the flow. Highs and lows. It's okay not to be okay. You know, we're going to start an inspiration envelope, because this stuff will be great for cards. So let me just write inspiration. There we go. So inspirational stuff is going to go in this envelope. So you see how this is dividing itself as we come across it. Moonlight and memories. Sure. So very lovely. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. I think that's going to go over there. And then I have a bunch of things here. Whoops, put my bag away. And put my bag away. So this says love. So I think this is all like Valentine, love, you, hugs. I think I'm going to start an envelope which is just all about love. Love and loving. Yeah. Sweetheart. XOXO. Yep. So we're going to have a love envelope. Love. All right. So you guys are going to go in there. Okay, now, what do I have right here that I can throw in there? Life is good, smart, hello, blah, blah, blah. Hey, anything right off the bat? So sweet, play, happiness, joy, delight. Nope. Okay, we're going to leave that. And we have love. All right, so now let's get this pile of generic. And you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to go and right through what we collected, and I'm going to pull out the love stuff. Okay, out of the alphas. So cutie can stay, yay can stay. Oh, there's a love. Love this. Is that saying the same thing? No. Love this is about something, not someone. Laugh will stay, thankful, sweet, best day, love, fun, oh my god, good times, chill, drama, hi, capture the moment, good times, best day, so fun today, favorite, sweet, hello, memories, hello, smile, fabulous chick, beautiful, fabulous, fun, love this, enjoy, and super. There we go. Got a few things out of there that were love related, and it's going to be about loving someone. And now this stuff can all go in the alpha again, and this can go in the love. So as you can see, things move around a little bit, but you know, this pile is getting smaller and more organized as we get smaller. Now, like I said, I haven't figured out how I'm going to contain it, but I will keep you posted about that. My grateful heart. I'm going to put that there at love. Spending time together. That's like a family thing, isn't it? Or it could be a friend thing. Or it could be a love thing. Oh. We're going to put it in alpha, and we might, fun, and we might spread it around. Brilliant. Oh, look at these little doodads. This, I have the word this, which is in pieces, and the word cozy. Cozy sounds like a home thing. So we're going to put that in a house thing, and this is just a word, but I'm going to have to keep it all together in this little envelope. Okay, and this is the word love, so that's going to go there, and that's all going to go in the love pile. I'm waiting, I can't figure out. I have these awesome, I just love these, so I got them. Do I have a page to use for them? Like, this I know is going to go on a page about me. And it's probably going to be one of the pages over COVID where I had, like, you know, I was down or something. Or not every day is a happy day, and because I have felt like Eeyore more than once. So this has a reason, but I don't know where to store it. Maybe under inspiration. We'll try that. And then this is Tigger, and Tigger's my other favorite character because he's just so happy. He is the happiest guy. So you know what? I think I'm going to put him in inspiration as well. Those two are going to live there. Now, what else is in here? So, these I purchased for a certain thing. This is just, that is a theme. And what have I got? I've got summer. I'm going to put this in a spring theme. Like I said, they may not all stay in these envelopes. Well, they won't stay in the envelopes, but they may not all stay where I put them right now. It's just as I'm working through this pile of stuff, I'm thinking of stuff. BFFs, that's friendship. And this was a play date that was made because we were getting together scrapbooking. So I definitely have those pictures to do. So that's going to go in friends. Adventure. Adventure is my travel thing. So travel. But you could have adventure outdoors. Oh, okay, adventure is going to go in an A. It's not easy, guys. Trust me. Okay, so now we have some arrows. Get rid of that bag. Selfie. So we're going to put that there. Fact 1, fact 2, or that's fact 3, fact 2. He said, I think there's a she said. No. He said, I'm going to put that in family, because most of the talking or anything that I would put in an album would be probably about my brother or my husband if it was he said. Awesome, and it is an A, just for fun. Such awesome times. My favorite right here. Here's the scoop. Straight from the heart. Straight from the heart. I'm going to put that under love. Love this. That's an object, not a person. Super awesome. So all those ones are going to go right in there. So let's, pile's getting a little big. Let's move it in. Okay. And these are all numbers. Oh yeah. I already separated those. That was brilliant, but I need a larger container. So I'm going to go and put the numbers in their own container. And they're symbols. They're not really words. So we're going to put them over with this stuff. And what do we have in here? Mr. Handsome, that's going to go under love. Happiness is my favorite. Not sure where that'll go. Oh, love, laughter, happy, but these are not really. So laughter, happy, and love. There we go. And now if I'm doing a page where I want to say something like, I absolutely love the way the house turned out, I would go to the love folder to get the word. Hello, life. Okay. Grow old along with me. The best is yet to be. Love grows here. I think those are going to go in. I'm going to put that under love because I can't see myself using that for anything else. Alrighty. Handmade memories. That's going to go with this handmade sign over here. Really? I like that. Happy, happy days. You and me. That's going to go in love. Photographs. Another moment in time. This and that. My favorite. These are all sort of generic-y things. Remember this. Magic. Just love and life. I have a lot of those, so they'll be spread over. Best ever. Coolest thing. Just love this about you. That's going to go in the love thing. Overheard and yay. All right, so let's put you in here and pop open another. The reason I'm not getting much on birthday and travel at the moment and wild is because I already have a container full of that stuff, which I now have to go through and sort of sort. This looks like some travel-y things. Okay, so home is going to go in the family thing. And I have these little guys, perfect, but they're travel markers, so I think I'm going to keep them in the travel section. He said, again, that's going to go in family. My guy, that's going to go in love. Today, delight in the little things. That's inspirational, isn't it? So let's put that there. Haha, hee hee, tee hee. That's all laughing things. You made me smile. Or you make me smile. Is that love? But it could be my girl. Well, it's love though. So it doesn't matter what love it is. It's about a person. Okay, so we're really whipping through here. And I don't know how many minutes I've been going. I've been going a half hour. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to finish up here and then I'm going to review with you the different categories that came out of this and then talk about some next steps. So I will be back shortly. Okay, so that first pile is gone. It's been divided into these envelopes that I have with names on it, and now we're moving into the harder stuff, which is just stuff I've jammed in, and you know, this now is empty, but I can use this for containing one or all of those envelopes in a different form. So now I get to go through all these. I've started a little pile of things that I don't think I'll ever use. So that's the other thing. You should get a pile of things that you don't think you'll ever use again. And I am going to be digging through this, and I'll be back shortly. So some of the things I'm finding are these transfers, and they are water transfer pieces, which are different than stickers. So on the back of these, I'm going to have to write something in permanent ink. Hopefully it will go through. I don't know, What can I write? What can I write? I think I'll just write it in regular pen rather than ink. Whoa! There we go. And scribble somewhere so I get it started. There we go. Wet me. And then that way I'll know that when I come to these, to use them, I have to wet them to attach them. So they're not stickers. Wet me. Because otherwise you will have problems with them. Okay, so I don't know if you were here with me earlier or if you're just popping in now, but this thing was completely full of stuff and it was a mess. I didn't know what was where, and so we went through some steps in organizing. We found in there that there were some packages of words, which I'm going to have to deal with later. Sorry. There were words that I wanted to come out, cut out from the sheet, which I will also deal with later. And then there were some of these that I had in my mind to use for particular projects, so I'm not going to pull those apart until the project's done. Then all of the other stuff. So this is all the stuff that I'm going to organize and alphabetize, so, you know, A to Z. Some of those things may end up being spread out into seasonal things and event things. I have identified birthday, crafting, family, friends, inspiration, love, outdoors, spring, summer, and travel as categories that I can put things in. And then I have other bins that I have a little container of anything rainbow, anything butterfly, anything flowers, anything insects. So I have these all separated into a different container system, and I'll put these in that container system. So these are all flowers and insects. Butterflies I'm keeping separate from insects because I've got 100 of them or more. Hearts, little bugs, insects. Birds, I have a whole container of birds, more hearts, more flowers. So you can see that that I've got these things divided into useful ways to use them. So now when I go to my pages, I can just look at my page and say, okay, what's the theme? The theme is spring. And I can look at my spring folder for things that I might want to use. What's my page? My page is spring, and it could use some flowers. So I can go to where I have my flowers divided into spring, summer, and fall as well. And then what's my theme? It's spring. I've got flowers. I have spring words. And I'm going to throw some love on that page. So that can either be in the form of actual hearts, or it can be in the form of my love themed stickery bits and word bits. So these guys have no words. These guys have words. Okay, so now how I'm going to put them together, I do not know. I will add that in an image to the post later on, or I might just, once I get that container idea sorted, I might just get online quickly and drop a video as to how I ended up containing them. So for now, they are going to go back into that container that I had originally. And these are not going to go back, but these guys that I have projects for are going to go back, or when I get the rest of the parts for the projects, they will go back in there. The things that I need to, actually I'm going to keep that out because I need to chop that up. These were things that I need to go through. I'm not ready to do that tonight. This is all the alpha stuff, so it's just going to stay in the alpha container like that. And then these guys, I'm going to split them into two sections. Oops. Don't push everything off. So I'm going to have these guys just pop in and slip in there. Now the container isn't any smaller, but it is a whole lot more organized, and it will become even more organized once I get the actual container that's going to house all of the word-like ephemera and elements. Okay, so that's it for me tonight. Hello, hello, hello. This is the add-on part to the video I just posted. I figured out what I'm going to do. I have these side-loading pages that I don't like, but they're perfect for putting in an album and using them to store my word stuff. So here's the album. It's a really good, I think I won it. I don't know where I got it from, but I'm not really thrilled about the color. It's kind of a gray purple. So we're going to use this album and get rid of all the parts. And this is going to be the container that I use to hold all the pages of stuff. And it's going to be stored like this because the actual, here's the page, the actual opening is at the top here. So this is how it's going to be stored, so everything just kind of lays there. And this gives me the opportunity to put in, I don't know, the taller, pulled apart pieces that I'm keeping for projects and things. So anyway, and also because it's 12 by 12, I can put in these kinds of leftover strips off of paper that I don't want to get lost, but that have words on them too. So without further ado, let's see how that's going to look. Now in terms of how I'm going to label it, I probably will just stick a tab at the end. I do happen to have many tabs because I am a scrapbooker. I'm not going to do the alphas yet because I haven't separated them yet. And I'm not going to do these guys yet because I have to figure out where they're going to live. And again, I haven't done these yet, so those aren't going to be part of it. But what I am going to do is my little packages. So let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with the alphas, but the alphas are going to be divided into alphabets, so that'll be 26. So let me just put 11 in my binder right now. So I am going to, or I'll just put pack. That's a much easier thing to do. So this is a strap album, and so you have to open up the straps to get anything in. And I have to remember how to put it back in afterwards. Oh, I guess I should have taken that out. Put the spine first. And on the spine, I can write what I want to write on it. And now the back cover comes off. Awesome. So I am going to get my pack of... This pack has, how many? 15 sleeves, so that's a good start. So pull out those sleeves. And they have white card in them, which is brilliant as well because I can use that card for, it's a fairly good weight card. I'll show you it. So I'm going to hang on to that and use that for layouts. All right, so this one is going that way, and these are all going that way. Perfect. So I'm just going to slip this in here. And the thing about strap albums is that you got to put it between the pusher downer. I don't know what you call that thing. But it's easy to add on to the back of this and sort and reorder and do whatever you got to do. Okay, so there we go. And this comes in here like that. Try not to show any logos because I'm not getting any, wait a minute. That's right. And then this goes down in there. And this goes up in here. So if you don't know how to do your strap albums, I'm giving you a quick demo here. Okay, so this goes down there and up here. And then you close it up and push it right down so that those little floppy things are at the back. And then you pull the strap from the inside. So that looks, here's the strap. I'm going to hold that and I am going to pull the strap from the inside. Awkward. Maybe I made the loop a little too big. Anyway, it's coming. Pull the strap from one side. Oh. Gotta do that all over again. Because guess what? They had their pockets, this and that. So now I gotta add those in there. Sorry. Do this again. And we'll walk you through it again. This time slower. I'm trying to be fast because I don't want to make this video too long. Just want to give you an idea of how it's going to all work out. Okay, so the pocket openings are on the front side. And then we put this down. And then we hook this through, and I'm not going to leave as wide a bulge because then it becomes way too difficult to fold over. There we go. So I'm putting it down in the closest to the spine and up in the front edge. Okay, now there we go. That's going to be a little easier. That one's still a little too much. And you just pull the straps underneath, as I said, holding the spine and the, there we go. All right, so that's basically how it works. And then I can put this back in, and they usually have a square and a round corner. The square corner goes in first because that way you don't crunch it. So that's going to go in the spine first, and then the round corner, the reason they rounded it is so that you don't have any trouble with that square corner catching. And there we go. So here is my ready to use organizer. Now, I'm trying to stay alphabetical. So there's A to Z. Just toss those. So birthday comes first. And because I don't have a lot for birthday just yet, I'm going to keep that piece I took out. And I am going to use it to keep the page stiff. So in the birthday, and I know I have a birthday thing up in my storage, but I'm just going to throw these guys in. Do I want to have them sort of face up? Yes. Do I care where they land? No, because as soon as I tip the album over and put it like this, everything is going to fall down to the bottom anyway. So I'm not really worried about it. I only want them face up. So that was birthday. So now I'm going to keep the thing in. I have quite a bit for crafting. So the crafting one, which has all crafting bits and pieces, is going to be here. And then I'm going to flip that page, and this is going to be the family one. And, you know, once I get this really full, I'm not going to worry about the paper holding it out. I don't think, but I guess that remains to be seen. This is all family stuff. Okay. Flip that over. And this is BFF and friends and whatnot. Girls' night out. Play date. Got plans for all the stuff. All the things, as whoever started that says. Alright, there we go. Now, it doesn't look like much now, but wait till I start going through my stash. Okay, now this one is inspiration, and it's got quite a bit in it. Now remember, all of this is just things with words on it. So I'm going to put my two little guys in there first because I don't want to get them enjoy this life. Yeah, don't be thinking about the other life. And there's two sides to the paper too. If I wanted to, I could use double sides. So I could have one thing on one side and one thing on the other side, which I may do if I get to the point where I don't have enough on one side. I might double it up. So this is basically what I'm doing. And I'm going to stop right now. I'm going to show you the tabs that I'm going to use for this, which come out of my tab container. So maybe I'll show you that. And I keep dropping things. Alrighty. So that's family stuff. Okay. Now, oops. I'm excited. Okay, so this first one, moving things around so I can get to other things. I'm getting my tabs and flags. So I have a little container, and inside of it there are tabs and flags. So I'm going to figure out, the tabs are what I'm really looking for, not so much the flags. So I'm just going to, so flags are going to go back in. Flags, well, those are kind of arrows, but okay, so this is like a tab. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. So something like that, where they have double sides, something like that. And there we go, more tabs. This is, that's going to be a little more tricky to use, so I think I'm going to keep that to the side. There we go. Tabs. These are tabs that can be used. These are tabs that can be used. Do I want to coordinate? Maybe. Might be nice, but you know what? Nobody sees it but me. That could be folded like a tab. Too small, wrong direction. Let's see. These are all tags, flags. Yes, I have a lot of things. I cut that one down, so that's no good. All right. That could be used. That could be used for an alphabet one because it's going to be like A and doesn't need a lot. Here's another one. That could be used. These are one-sided. These are two-sided. And I think the two-sided are going to be the better ones, but you never know. I may not have a choice. Oh, that was too small. This one is a little bigger. Too small. Want to have them big enough so that they show up on my album. Okay, there's another one that could be a letter one. So now I'm going to have to go through and look for all my tabs in all my packages of paper. Because I need more than this. But anyway, this is a start. These are just too small. Now I could use these. Too small, too small. This might work. Oh. There we go. So we'll get started with this. Alrighty. Now, this container is similar to other containers I have where I'm holding small bits of little paper and stuff, and I can hold a fair bit in one little thing, and it goes in a drawer, and along with other things. I have different types of things in these containers. So I have like, these are small journal spots. These are random objects, and I've got them all calculated, collected together, like those cameras from the other day I put in the camera container, and the rainbow is in a rainbow plastic bag in random objects. And random objects I go to quite a lot of the time because I'm looking for something unique. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, this is going to be sitting in my storage. I'm going to have it like this. And the reason for that is because we want everything to follow the bottom, because the bottom has a seal. If I put it like this, there is the chance that it could fall out the side. So we don't want to put a tab along the bottom. We're going to put a tab along the top edge. So let's start with birthday. And I'm going to get a smaller one for birthday. Let's see if I have a smaller one. Oh, that's just one-sided. Okay, that's not going to work. That has to go back. Let's use this one. So I'm just going to write birthday. That's it. And now I'm going to put it on the edge. I'm going to start on the outside edge. Leave it a little bit in and fold it down. Oops. And stick it. Stick it good. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Now, this will eventually come off. I know it's going to come off because that's what these things do. So I take a piece of, well, for now, I have regular tape, but I don't seem to have it around on my messy table at the moment. So I'm just going to take some, what do you call this stuff? Packing tape, because that's what's handy. And, oh, I just folded it over. And I'm just going to take two pieces. And just need a little, just to give it that extra oomph. And I'm just going to stick the packing tape over top of the label to help it stay closed, because these guys, for some reason, I know them, and they don't really stay on well unless you tape them down. And I think it has to do with the fact they're made out of cardstock. So there's birthday. So that is what I'm going to do. And now, when I have this in my storage unit, I just simply open this up, and I will see the tabs all the way along, and I will just pull out what I want when I want it. Cool, right? So I'm very happy with that. I'm glad I can use this purple album that I don't like. You could do this technique with a binder. You could do it with any other form of album-like thing that has pocket pages that you could use in it. You know, like the flip books from Simple Stories. Any of those kinds of things will work. I want the big format because I know I've got these kinds of things that I want to keep in there too. So that's it. Wanted to follow up and finish off with how I was going to store those. And again, see you next week.